All right, we're doing this. Me. What are we doing? What are we starting off with? We're starting off with. I went to a dollar sale the other day. Um, it was okay. It was all right. No Adam Blue Marvel #1 or anything like that. But All right, what are we starting off with? Black Panther Annual #1. I don't know. I'm thinking this might be the best thing that I picked up from there, from this dollar sale. First appearance, first actual technical appearance of Shuri as the Black Panther. I don't know, what is this book going for now. Maybe I don't. I think for a while this book was going for 20, and then it jumped up to 40, and now probably I don't know. I'm thinking it's back down to maybe $20 to $30 or something like that. I don't know. Who knows what the future holds with this book? But it was a dollar. It was worth it. Okay. Next up. Speaking of black. Speaking of black. Oh, we have my favorite title on this side of heaven, Silver Surfer Black, or as they say in Spanish, Silvero, Surfero, Negro. So we have #5, first print. I gotta be honest with you, for some dollar books, these are in really, really nice shape. I do have to say. I would now, as many of you know, I am a comic book white supremacist. I love my comic book covers nice and white, but I'm also very much a black activist. And I gotta say, I would say especially this one is black activist worthy. Take a look. Ooh wee! Look at that. It's a little bit of a never. Is it? A little bit of a tick. They were a dollar. What are you gonna do? All right, we're moving on. We're moving on from Negro, black #5 to. So we go from Negro to red. uh, what is this? Final Crisis, Rage of the Red Lanterns, #1. This is the first print, first appearance of. Oh crap! I forgot her name. It's the first appearance of some character. I forget. I'm sorry. Don't hit me. All right. Also from this dollar sale. Two copies. Actually, no. This was from another place that happened to have dollar books. Two copies of Icon #1, still sealed up and bagged. You can't pass that up for a dollar. I feel like an asshole now. I paid $2.95 for a sealed copy about a month ago. I feel like a jerk doing that now. All right. Okay. Now. I have something special for y'all. Throughout my years of doing the whatever this is, I have introduced y'all to the splendor of the Hot Book Alert, to the magnificence of the stealth buy, and now I introduce you to a brand new segment that I've come up with. And for the lack of a better phrase, I am going to call it long term SHERM. Long term SHERM. These are books that may not be hot today, may not be hot tomorrow, but I believe strongly that they may very well be the hot books of a not so distant future. Woo! Holler at me. Okay, what are we starting off with? Long term SHERM. At this dollar sale, I happened to find not one, not two, but I found 4 copies of the Century #1 second print. Century #1 second print. And these weren't bagged or boarded, and I have to say that these were in really nice shape when I found them. They caught my eye, and as everybody knows that second prints are going nuts right now. Second print, especially alternate covers. And You know what? I'll show you this one. I'll show you this. This is probably the lowest grade one, even though this is still relatively high grade. Now, what I like about this is that it has the introduction of the Century family. Now, this is an alternate universe, not the Marvel 616 continuity, but we have the introduction of the Century family along the lines of the Captain Marvel family, or rather the Shazam family. How about that? And this is the first appearance of this character right here, the Centress, aka Jenny. We don't know her last name, but we do know her name is Jenny. And I don't know. I kind of dig this. I kind of dig this. Now, the Century family all wind up dead by issue number 3, but anything is possible. It's comic books. They can be resurrected, time travel. They can bring their asses into the Marvel 616. Just anything can happen. So I like these books long term. Not necessarily. Okay, when I found these at the dollar sale, I kind of made it. I made it a point to see if I could find any more at more places, at different places, and no luck. So this book may be tough to find out in the wild. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But Century number 1, second print variant. Really, really like this book. Also, we have another Century number 1. We have the 1 in 25 variant. We have a 1 in 25 variant. I picked this up for $15 this week. And this is a book that I had been looking for, and I thought this would be a little bit tougher to find, but I found this with no problems. I actually bought a copy online for like 20. I'm not going to show that one. There's no need to show two. But so we have the Century number 1, 1 in 25 variant. This cover is bad. I really, really, really dig this cover. And the condition on this is really nice. Like I said, paid $15. Just this cover is the shit, man. And it seems that throughout this week, there have been sales for this. There was a sale for like $20, and just today, so it's September 25th, and there was a sale just today for a $36 copy. So I don't know, something's happening with the Century number 1. So this is a really good book to try to find if you can find it. So Century number 1, 1 in 25. Also found number 4. Found another copy of number 4. Go figure. The store owner where I picked this up at, he was I told him it wasn't where it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's how I found it. And he was just like, okay, all right, okay. Another long-term SHERM is Daredevil number 1. Daredevil number 1, second print, first appearance of Detective North, and I just like it. Found it for cover price at the same store where I found this and this. It's so funny because the last time I was at this particular store, like I found like one book, and it's so weird because all you really need is like a couple of days and change your perspective, and then you can find like just so much more stuff. It's weird. It's ridiculous. All right, next up we have another second print. The Champions number 14. Second print. The only difference between the first print and this second print is just this blue sea right there. That's it. But it features Viv Vision and the Vision. So why not? Why the hell not? Now this book here, I like this. This is probably my favorite of the long-term SHERM. This is my favorite of the long-term SHERMs. Long-term SHERM. Oh yeah, look at that. Now this is a book. This is the second print. I didn't even know existed. So we have Edge of Spider-Geddon number 2, second print variant. first appearance of Addie. Okay, first appearance of Addie Brock. You know, the mecha version of Eddie Brock, but it's a chick, and it's a black chick too. Go figure. Also, the first appearance of the Venom armor, and it's the first appearance of this here, the Morbius, Morbius looking kaiju deal going on here. It's an acronym for Morbius is an acronym for something. I don't know what it is, but I really like this. I found this for cover price. I don't know. It's sort of kind of doing something online. I want to say it's roughly a $10 to $20 book. It kind of falls within the $15 range, but I don't know. I just don't think enough people know about this. You know what I'm saying? So I dig the crap out of this. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Now that's some long-term sherm right there. All right. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. We're moving on. What is this? What is this? Oh, and by the way, we'll get to some more dollar books. We'll get to some 50-cent books after this proper haul. Here we go with Shadowland Power Man #1. This is the first appearance of Victor Alvarez, the new Power Man. Of all the characters that need a new something, I never figured we needed a new Power Man. All right, okay, it's all good. It's all good. It's all right. It's okay. Also, I don't know if this book is real. I tried to find copies like on eBay, but it seemed like they all kind of wanted to dry up. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. I don't know. I don't know. All right, what's next? What's next? He is on the cover of that party variant for Miles Morales, number 18. Aranya, Heart of the Spider, #1. Found that for like $2.50. Also, for $2.50, found a copy of The Spectre, number 62. First appearance of Michael Holt is Mr. Terrific. I talked about this book years ago. Years and years ago. All right. What are we doing next? What are we doing next? Now, I'm not quite sure why I bought this. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure why picked this up, but I don't know. Maybe this is some long-term sherm. I don't know. So we have Sandman, The Dreaming, Waking Hours, #1. What is this, a 1 in 50 variant? I paid $45 for this. Now, I'm out of the Sandman game. I like anything that I had that was related to Sandman, I kind of got rid of, and I never looked back. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird that I would pick this up, but I did. I don't know. Maybe I like the cover. I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It was $45. All right, we're moving on. What is this? I paid $30 for this. So we have Batman number 96, 1 in 25 variant. First appearance of Clown Hunter. Okay, first appearance of Clown Hunter. He looks like a tool, but I don't know. I don't know. This book is steadily climbing the charts. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like it was like a $40 book. Now it sort of wants to be, you know, like a 45, soon to be, you know, like a little $50 book. I haven't checked since probably earlier today, like probably since the morning. So honestly, anything can happen from like the morning to late evening, you know, when it comes to comic books. So I really don't know. But I don't know, this book is it wants to be somebody. You know what I'm saying? It wants to be somebody. All right, so we're done with the proper haul here, and we're gonna get into let's get into some 50-cent books before we finish up with the dollar books. Okay, so here's another long-term sherm. Here's some more long-term sherm. Justice Society of America number 48. Now it has 2 first appearances in this. So we have the first appearance of a character called the Red Beetle, I did some research on it, but I kind of forgot all that research. But I just know it has the first appearance of the Red Beetle, and it's a chick, by the way. And it has the first appearance of a character called Dark Knight. That the extra K in the middle is missing, and it's all basically one word. So it's Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? As in dark, Night. You know what I'm saying? But this book doesn't go for anything, and Dark Knight is it's like a Batman looking character, but not quite. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's really weird. There aren't that many appearances of the character, but you know, again, you never know. You never know. So, Justice Society of America, number 48. I paid 50 cents for this, and that's probably, I think the most I'm willing to pay right now is $1, so 50 cents is awesome. All right, next up. For 50 cents, Mace Windu, number 5. You know what? Let's see if we can. I mentioned in the last video, first appearance of. Okay, so there she is. There she is, Ashoka Tano. That's it. Nothing else. All right, and people are going crazy for that little panel right there. Okay, all right. Pay 50 cents for that. 3 copies of Invincible Iron Man number 1 with Riri Williams. Dr. Fate number 1. Found that for 50 cents. I was really surprised by that. And for 50 cents, Venom number 4. Venom Knights of Vengeance number 4. And the main reason, so we have Venom versus Vengeance. And the main reason why I bought this was because it was a newsstand. That's it. That's pretty much it. That's the only reason why. All right. Now, here's something I didn't know existed. Here's some shit did not know existed until, like, recently. Like, super duper recently. So we have Overstreet Fan number... Well, just Overstreet Fan magazine. I just didn't know this thing existed. Now, I stopped collecting comics, I want to say early 1994. And Overstreet's Fan magazine, I think, came out probably mid 1994. But I got back into comics, I want to say around late 2002. And like throughout that time, you know, so from 2002 up to now, I hadn't heard about this at all, which was weird. And I think it went like, you know, considerable amount of years, like, I don't know, maybe a couple years or something like that. But in all that time, never heard about it. And I don't know, it just seems interesting enough. And on top of that, it's still sealed up. That's probably the only reason why I bought this. And you see like an ad for a Warrior comic book and all that kind of stuff. So we have a nice little crossover between Iron Man and Exo Manowar. And I like how the like all the graphics are on the bag as opposed to being on the being on the cover. All right, okay, that's it. That's it. I don't know how much this book is worth. I just figure it's interesting enough. Okay, I picked these up for $1. So we have 4 copies of Ultimate Spider-Man from 2009. This is the first appearance of Lana Baumgartner, aka Bombshell. Now, I've shown off the second print variant. Both of these, I think, have awful covers. This cover is just lazy. It's just basically just a rinse and repeat of this image right here. It's just trying to create some sort of abstract, artsy fartsy, image, but it just kaleidoscope image, and it just looks stupid. I hate it. I hate both covers, by the way, but it has a first appearance in it, so let's show you. So there you go. First appearance of Lana Baumgartner, aka Bombshell. I hate both the covers. I hate them. I hate them so much. I bet you this book would be worth more if, just the covers were better. They're just, like, both of them are awful. Awful. Black Panther Fur, number 21. Picked that up for $1. Ghost Rider, number 21. Now, this is the first appearance of Michael Badalino. So this predates Ghost Rider Vengeance, Night of Vengeance, or something like that. Knights of Vengeance, or something like that. So it predates the first appearance of Michael Badalino, of course. So let's see. It's not in the bagging board, so let's show you what's up. So this is he's a crooked cop. Oh my God! Look at these shirts. These shirts are worth like $1,000 now. Can you believe that? Oh my God! Look at them. Should have ordered them. What's wrong with you? I would have worn them though. I would have worn them out, and stunk up the pits and all that kind of stuff. So let's see. He's kind of like I don't know. He reminds me a lot of like Eddie Brock. You know what I mean? It's just just very. What the hell was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, comparing him to Eddie Brock. So he's he's basically a dirty cop. So there we go. Michael Badalino. And he later becomes Vengeance. This book really isn't worth anything. And like if you're gonna buy Ghost Rider Blaze Knights of Vengeance number 9, I would definitely pick that up as well. So Ghost Rider number 21. White supremacist worthy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I have like a ton of copies of this book. But again, I'm not going to pass this up when it's so white supremacist worthy. Avengers Academy number 23. That was $1. I don't know. Yeah, I just like the cover. So we have DC Sampler number 3. Let's show you. Let's show you what's happening with this book. It is the first technical appearance of John Constantine, if I can find the image. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. John Constantine right there. Predates Swamp Thing number... Actually, predates Swamp Thing number 25 and number 38. Justice League of America number 52. This is I think this is either a 1 in 10. I believe this is a 1 in 10 Alex Mack variant. Why not? It's a variant for $1. Why the hell not? I remember this book was relatively hot, like however many years ago. I could have swore it was. She-Hulk volume whatever number 1. I believe this is from 2013, I think. What is this? So we have Marvel Comics Presents. It is the first appearance of that character right there. I forget her name. Sorry. I talked about this book, I think maybe a year ago. Spider-Man number 1. Amazing Spider-Man number 8. I believe this is the first appearance of Silk in her costume. I do believe. I'm not. Amazing Spider-Man number 17. I'm surprised this book doesn't go for anything. First appearance of... first appearance of this chick here as Electro. Punisher 2099. Marvel Knights Punisher 2099. It's the first appearance of these characters. Found another copy of Tesla Strong number 1. That was a buckety buck. And what is this? What is this? Free Marvel Previews number 1. The main reason why I picked this up is because we have a nice preview of Totally Awesome Hulk on the cover, and you have a nice image of Spider-Man number 1. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. We look through that, and we're rounding the bases and heading home. I'm not quite sure why I picked these up. Now, these are some more 50-cent books. What is this? This is a Lord's Mystery Prelude Goon Theater Bazaar one-shot. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. Zombo. All right. Okay, it's all good. And last but not least, found 2 copies. Now, the only reason why I picked these up is that they were 50 cents a piece. So we have the Century number 2 and the Century number 3. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. That's the only reason why I picked these up. These were 50 cents a piece. And that's my haul. I'm sticking to it. I really, really, really like this book here. That is some long-term SHERM right there. Some more long-term SHERM. Champions number 14, second print. Long-term SHERM. Daredevil number 1, second print. The Century number 1, 125 variant. There is a 1 in 50 variant out there. And the Century number 1, second print. Yeah, boy, we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, let's put this video to bed. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.